Hi, I'm James Jones. I'm the co-owner and principal photographer at Photography RI. We're a family business. We are a Rhode Island company, as the name would suggest. And I'm starting this blog thing for incredibly selfish reasons, but bear with me. I think you understand. So I have a little son, and he is just really starting to explore the world, and I want to create a little bit of a library of things that we've worked on or that I've done, um, just so you can see Dad at work. And I think that sounds fun. And so bear with me as we do this. It's an experimental playground a little bit, but that's my get from this. We're experimenting a little bit with video and with techniques, and in return, I want to give something to whoever is willing to watch this. And we're a photography company, and so I anticipate it being photography related. There are probably 1,001, 10,001, 1,000,001 vlogs out there about gear, and we're not necessarily going to be one of them. I'm happy to talk about gear. We work with a lot of gear. We can talk about what worked and what didn't work. But I photograph people, and I'm in a way a little more interested in talking about the philosophy and the kind of the inner workings and why we do things, and perception, and what makes a good image, and what looks good, and what good looks like. And I recently watched, a friend gifted me Jimmy Chin's masterclass, and Jimmy Chin is a tremendous photographer and a tremendous athlete, and he references Galen Rowell in his piece. And the interesting thing is Galen Rowell actually had a tremendous influence on me from afar. I never met him, but I was really inspired by his work early on. And Jimmy Chin is an inspiration too. And so I had actually contacted Jimmy Chin maybe a decade ago to try to connect over Galen Rowell. And he was incredibly kind to respond at that time. Anyway, so it kind of influences me, this notion of, yes, this is electronic, yes, this is the internet, yes, we don't know each other personally, but maybe that can change. And also, I think that we can communicate this way, and maybe it can have an impact. Maybe just talking about certain concepts and ideas, or really exploring them. I mean, I have the luxury of being able to do this for a living. This is what we do all day, every day. It's what we've done for a long time. And I guess since probably you don't know who I am, if you're local to us, you might have seen our work. Very early on, you try to think of like the metrics. If we're trying to sell ourselves, what are the selling points? And we've never really done it. It's not something that we wanted to approach that way. If you're looking for our kind of work, hopefully you found us because you're looking for it. And it's just kind of the way our work works. People have found us, and we've been very lucky. But to toot our own horn, which we never get to do, but I'll do for this moment, I think very early on, which isn't that long ago, I want to say in 2012 is when we became full-time, full-on photography business. We had been a graphic design company for a number of years. And I want to say within the first 48 months of really pushing it, we had photographed over 50 magazine covers, and countless articles and that sort of thing. And that was really the machine that churned. Like, that put us in a lot of different situations, and we learned a lot very quickly. And then it became a matter of refinement and taking that to the commercial clientele. And so we still shoot a lot of magazine work. If you go and look at a local magazine, there's a fighting chance that we're in there. But if you're looking at advertising, there's a fighting chance we're there too, and you wouldn't know it because we're not signed off on it. But anyway, I want to find out what people want to chat about, and to connect, and to talk about the things that you want to talk about. And, I'm happy to do this. It's really kind of hopefully going to be fun for me, and we're going to leave something. And that, photography for me, a lot of it is capturing people in time. And I hope that our work, it's for today and it's for tomorrow, but I want it to be even better 3 decades from now, 5 decades from now, 3 generations from now, looking back, and hopefully they can look at the images and say, wow, don't they look old? It's so weird. I actually am hoping to do the opposite. I want people to look back and say, wow, Grandpa looked awesome. Look at Grandpa, you know? And so that's what we're trying to do. And that's not me, by the way. It's the people I'm photographing, because I don't like being in front of the camera, and this is very weird. So bear with me as I do this, and please say hi. They would mean a lot. Thanks. Bye-bye.